What is up, everybody? We're back again, Tech by John. Well, today, as you can see, we got the Dell. I know I've been trying to post every 2 weeks. This is, I think, 3 weeks in, and the third week, so I've been a bit off, but it's okay, I'm back. Anyways, like I said, one of the videos I had my MacBook Pro, I've had that thing forever since 2015. Great laptop, but I've been wanting to switch up. I use a PC for work, a desktop that I built, but I needed a laptop for travel, as I do travel a lot. So not much to say. This is the new Dell XPS 15. I'm very excited. I'm going to talk about more towards the end of the video of how I got this laptop for way cheaper than it was, without any tricks, without any discounts. Just, I have a special secret, so stay tuned till the end if you want to hear about that. So without further ado, let's get right into the unboxing. Oh, magic. Super excited. It was moving around a bit in the box, to be honest, and I was concerned about that because the box seemed a bit hit, like they were throwing it in the truck. And this was a bit loose, but I guess we'll have to see. Okay, so very first thing that I noticed is it is quite the heavy box. Much heavier than my MacBook box from what I remember when I got it. But let's go ahead. So obviously a very nice unboxing experience. Very, similar to Apple. This is a really nice box, actually. Move that out of the way. Now, see, it's a bit dinged up here in the box, which I'm a bit concerned about. We'll see. So basically, I got, I think, 16 gigs of RAM, the Core i7, 6-core 1050H. Anyways, I'll put up the specs on the screen. All right. So, oh, this is nice, magnetic little hinge. Oh, wow. Looks fantastic. The presentation, it's incredible. I love how it's not that big, but it's a 15.6 inch one. I didn't get the 17, that was a bit too big, I think, for my needs, but wow, the presentation is incredible. Very excited. Wow, the build quality on this already feels incredible. It's freezing cold because I guess the weather where I am in Montreal, Quebec, it's always freezing cold. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna put this aside just for 1 second. Yeah, it has some weight, but it feels incredibly solid. Incredibly solid. So here's the power cable. Oh, what's this? 100% recycled plastic, 25% from ocean-bound sources. Oh, that's awesome. I support that a lot. I really do. That's amazing, actually. And you have a little booklet, I guess. Yeah. And here's the little booklet that they were discussing. XPS 15, 90-100. I guess it's some support information and stuff like that. So here's the actual power bank. The power supply for your charging. It's actually quite small and could fit in a lot of places. That's awesome, honestly. It's fucking great. Much better form factor I find than the square MacBook one. And here, this is something awesome that Dell offers. This is basically an adapter. The computer, I believe, has 3 USB-C ports, Thunderbolt 3. And here's a little adapter, so USB-C to USB-C to USB probably 3.0, USB-A, and HDMI, which is awesome that it comes included in the box. I think it was cheaper spec by spec compared to a MacBook Pro, obviously, and they included this, so that's awesome. I love seeing that, a little Dell branding. So for now, I'm going to close the box. Now I'm going to put this back, close the box, and then let's open up this beautiful, I think this is machined aluminum unibody. Yeah, it's not in separate pieces, one big body. That's incredible. As in can lock, USB-C, USB-C, USB-C full-size SD cards here and an audio jack. Never gonna use the audio jack, but everything else seems awesome. So let's see how this opens. So I guess I'll be careful with it. Brand new. When I got my Mac, I dropped it the first week I had it, dented the chassis. Oh, okay. It's a weird, seems like a weird way to do it, but hey, what do I know of on packaging? Just a consumer, right? Wow, this feels... Wow, this feels incredible. Incredible. Freezing, but super solid. Wow. Wow. I was very impressed with the build. I saw a bunch of videos. I was super excited to get this laptop, but I've never felt it in my hands like this. It feels nuts. Heavier, a bit heavy, but you know, it makes it feel solid. So, see, I guess that's just how you open it. Oh, there's no little grip thing like on the Mac, so it's a bit harder, but nonetheless, fairly easy to open. There you go. There it is. She's a beauty, ain't she? Wow. Very excited to start using this. I know a lot of them have a trackpad problem where it's a bit loose, but I don't think this one does. It's unfortunate it's not like the MacBook. My 2015 MacBook has a smaller trackpad, but it's that, you know, haptic feedback technology, so it feels amazing. I don't know why Windows computers can't. Maybe comment down below why they haven't been using the same haptic feedback technology on their laptops, because I think that would be a game changer. But look, I'm gonna use a mouse a lot with this when I travel anyways, but this seems awesome. Wow, carbon fiber, super soft, super nice. Wow, the keyboard, people have been complaining a bit about the keyboard. It's my first time trying it out. They've been complaining a bit about it, saying that it's not as clicky as it could be. It feels a bit soft, but honestly, it feels pretty good to me. Hi everybody. Feels pretty clicky, pretty incredible. I gotta say, almost like my MacBook, just a bit shorter, but just as clicky. The trackpad is huge, which is awesome. Not as big as a 16-inch MacBook, but it's bigger than the one I have for now. I love how thin the bezels are. I don't know if you can see, I love how thin the bezels are. That's super important because it allows the computer to be a relatively small form factor for a 15-inch laptop. So yeah, build is incredible. I'll make some more videos with it for sure. So far, I don't have any first surprises. It's my first time having in like probably 8 years a Windows laptop, but I love my Windows devices. The only thing I do love Apple as well. I have my Apple Watch, an iPhone, an iPad Pro, you know, as you can see by my previous videos, which I'll link them in the end of the video. But for work and stuff, I do think bang for your buck. First of all, it's much cheaper than what I would have wanted with the 16-inch. And you get a lot of value, I find, and the build is incredible. So I'm gonna see if there's no problems. The trackpad, if the trackpad's good, I'm gonna turn it on now and let you guys go. But so far, what I'm gonna say is get into how I got a discount. So basically, I'm gonna put up some files on the screen right now so you can see the pricing quotes I got and comparing to what it should have been. I think I got about $400 off, $400, $450 maybe even. But what I did is I was browsing on their website on Dell Canada, and I decided to just call up Dell. They had a sales number. I spoke to the sales number. I love negotiating for things, so I called them and I negotiated and I asked them for the best deals they can get me. After about, you know, maybe 30 minutes or so, he sent me a quote. The Dell representative, my name is Sandra. I recommend you guys go to him. He helped me out really well. He expedited the shipping for me, even though it was supposed to be longer. It took, I think, about a week earlier it came than it was supposed to, because I pushed him and he was willing to expedite that for me. So as you can see on the screen, I'd recommend to go to him, call him if you want a Dell device in Canada. He's a Canadian rep, and just ask them for the best discount. They often have discounts reserved for negotiation tactics, or for just general discounts that they're preparing or just ended, that they can still kind of apply manually. So that's what I did. So I paid about before taxes, I think just under $2,000 Canadian, which is a great deal. And yeah, I encourage you guys to call Manoj, leave him a voicemail if he doesn't answer. He's a great guy. He helped me out a lot. He gave me a lot of tips on which specs to buy also and why. Overall, great service. I got my laptop. Let's hope that it works fine. And this is where I'll let you guys go. So basically, and when I say guys, I always mean ladies and gentlemen, right? So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And basically, whatever time of day it is, whether it's morning, lunch, or evening, have a great fucking time. Enjoy life. It might end any day, and that's the truth. So live it to the fucking fullest. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.